Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Student Experience Program. Uh, this is where the real and honest conversation are being talked in. I have a great man with me here, a student, a leader, and a finalist from Civil Engineering Department. I won't talk much, and he's here to introduce himself and tell us his experiences and lessons. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Alright. Once again, I appreciate you for organizing this. This is a very impacting idea to the students. My name is Adeji Meluaka Letuse, popularly known as Engineer K. I'm present civil engineering president at our institution here, Bamidele Meluaka University of Education, Science and Technology, Kerikiti.
Thank you, sir. We are happy to have you here. We have a series of questions to ask. Are you ready, sir?
Alright, no problem.
Okay. My engineer, you are asking about the journey so far. So, what inspired you to study civil engineering, and how has your perspective changed since your first year in this institution?
Um, Actually, there's this one particular thing that inspired civil engineering to me. I've been wanted to be a civil engineer right from my junior school. Yeah, you know me as this growing up student. There's this something in particular that we ginger us, that we just bring us up, that we just bring out the idea for us that I want to become this, I want to be like this, I want to be like that man. So that kind of inspiration that used to come up. Now I just used to walk up then. Probably, let me say I was in my junior school then. So there's this kind of construction business here, and especially our buildings. You know, like you'll be surprised, like this, look at this particular building. What is going on? How come? How is they achieve that? So you'll be like you want to know more about it. So as time goes on, I was now hearing of something about engineering. So trying to find out different type of engineer. So they told me we have civil engineer, mechanical engineer, then we have aerospace engineer. So now trying to find out which particular one is dealing with building construction in our environment. So they said this is through civil. Oh wow, civil engineer. Also, there was this kind of information I got then. They said someone actually advised me that it is preferable to just go to a particular field under civil engineering. You know, civil engineering is wide somehow. So there's this idea that they just give me as a knowledge. That was my cousin, no, just like an uncle to me then. So he advised me that I should better go for building technology. But you know, these are building technology is under civil engineering as a specification and so. So I was advised to just go for that, but just because I myself, I want to just have wide knowledge of civil engineering. So because I heard there's this road construction and civil engineering as well. There's this even mechanical. They are all inside civil engineering. So just as a civil engineer, we have broad knowledge of to study on. So I just wish to go on civil engineering. Since then, I've been targeting it that no matter what I'll face, no matter the exam, no matter the difficulty, I want to be a civil engineer.
Wow, that's a motivation. Curiosity is just, I see. Looking back, what has been the most challenging academic course or projects you have worked on?
That is very technical actually. Even from 100 level days, that is when you will see such challenges. Maybe carrying out a particular project. Actually, we're not really based on a particular project. Then we are just going into that in my final year, and it seems it's somehow going a very long way somehow. That is, these are projects dealing with concrete, having technical practical civil engineering practicals involved in civil engineering. So that particular project, all these particular projects are somehow technical to that. It is really challenging. So we have to be making some findings, some research, some techniques before we can accomplish all that. Before we can just accomplish that. So let's even take it back then to 200 level. Okay, let me take for example when we were studying drawing, engineering drawing. That was really technical. You feel like your colleagues are doing well in it, so you just feel like you to yourself you want to know about it. And this civil engineering is somehow wide. This part of design, social engineering, we deal with consultancy. That is where the design aspect of construction. So I just feel like I myself I want to know about it. So it's somehow technical. So the most students are not encouraged with that, but I myself personally, I would be like, oh, I want to know this. So, well, my dedication to it has really been helpful to me actually. So I've gotten my assistant, so I used to practice a lot, having a lot of dedication to it and not giving up till now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. What practical engineering experience have you had during your studies, and how did it shape your understanding of the field?
Practical engineering, that are you trying to say what practical we've actually worked on?
Yes.
Should I divert to that was when we have an entrepreneur, that was when we were doing our SWEG, student workshop experience. Yeah, we worked on a practical then. That was when we were working in our wood workshop, we were working in metal workshop, and I myself personally a furniture and carpentry apprentice. So when I got to school again, to the field, working in a book workshop, I was really motivated. I was really motivated, like learning what I've been learning, what I've been trained with. That was working perfectly with it, working in the book workshop.
It's like a combination. You have an knowledge before.
Yeah, additionally, so I added it to the so definitely it's just helping me along the way. Until now, currently, I'm still working on my carpentry work and furniture.
Thank you, sir. That's wonderful. And how do you manage the workload, especially during project season or final year research? Because I've heard of finally the complaint of project defense, everything, blah blah blah. Even though we are not there, we need to hear some experiences.
Actually, see, it's not easy. I'll just say that particular word that is not easy. What these particulars I'll just advise students that they should be dedicative, and also be determined. When you have something in mind that you say you want to do this thing, that you want to get there, you have it in you have that mindset that you are not giving up, that you want to dedicate yourself to it. There's definitely you just be devoted to it. So I myself have been somehow, let me say it's through my dedication. I manage my time, considering my time, I schedule myself. At this period, what am I going to be doing? At this period, what am I going to be doing? I don't waste my time. Presently now, I have to schedule this time for this. Then immediately I leave here, I have something else to do. I've calculated my whole day, how it will go. So just time management specifically. After this time management, you dedicate yourself and you'll be consistent with everything you are doing. Just be consistent. By the time you start practicing, gradually, you become perfect. There's this word I said, perfect becomes perfection. So with that word, you are going places.
Thank you, sir. That's wonderful. Have there been moments you feel like quitting, and what kept you going? Because some students in engineering, they feel deprived that this course is so complex. They feel like giving up, even not get there. So what do you have for us?
Actually, that mindset of saying I want to quit has never been an option.
Wow.
Because actually, there's this something that is somehow. Then you just come to financial issues. When you see your other colleagues that
they're speaking about his financial issues.
Exactly that kind of stuff. By the time you are seeing your colleagues, they're having this kind of money with them, like they are okay. They are stable. You just wish like you should feel among, just be among, and you want to cope with them. But at the same time, as you are thinking of that, just think of your determination. What are you targeting? What do you come and do here? Why are you in school? So with that, at the same, I was just everything is just about management. If you say you want to be finding money and you want to be dedicated to your school activities as well, just ensure you are managing everything. Though it is not easy, so you just feel like quitting along the line. There are a lot of some of my colleagues that decided to get accept. Then just say around that level, they have to just quit to another department so that they can be. Those we that was admitted to the institution, that was 2020, 2021 students that was admitted. We are over 100 now, almost 150 students that was admitted. So presently now, how many are we? We are 80 something. Easy. So it is really it is really educating and time consuming. So you have to manage your time specifically.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing that experiences with us. What is one myth people have about engineering students that you would like to debunk? The myth that people say about engineering students that you want people to take their mind off it and explain how it is.
Actually, see, there's this particular word that usually ring in my ear. Actually, the woman said it in Yoruba. I don't know if I'm allowed to
Yes,
say
you
Yoruba.
can say it in
Okay.
one.
The woman said is that he said ọ̀lẹ ni engineer tó máa ṣe tán tó máa san kó wọn ò So just imagine that word. Since when I've heard that word, I was like, is it true? And by the time a civil engineer, an engineer just finished, they said he's just a lazy kind of person that will say that he's not getting work. That means that engineering is everywhere. There's no way we cannot work. That's just there's no way we cannot work. So having that mindset that this engineering might, some students might be like, this particular engineering, where that one, which field did I want to work? Where by the time I'm done, which company did I want to enter? Which company want to employ me? So that kind of imagination. But as an engineer, there's no way you cannot work. You can just be on yourself. Just try to, as much as possible, to just finish with a good result and know where you are going. By the time you've graduated, you can stand it though, you can work on yourself. There's no way you cannot work. Just that self-employment itself, sole proprietorship of your own business. That's just a fit for engineering or for engineering. So as an engineer, just be yourself, be guided, and have the mindset that you can do it.
The mindset is important.
Yeah.
Well, that is wonderful. How do you balance school with social life or personal development?
My personal development and my social life.
Yes.
That is also part of my dedication. Social life is also important. Yeah, social life, because actually it was now when it's getting to my final level, I'm getting to know that even your social life is very important. You yourself personally, if you cannot build yourself socially probably on the internet itself, there's a way you can there's a way you can just how should I put it? Your social life itself should be very very important for you. That is ensuring your social media handles are very effective. That is you updating yourself. That is where this job opportunity comes in.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
still part of the social life. Especially this LinkedIn, so Facebook, Instagram. Just make your social life there. But at the same time, don't let that your social life now take up your time. At the same time, just ensure you are following up with the school activities as well as you are balancing your social life. Just do it together. Like don't rely on one particular that you want to focus on school. Everything is not on school activities itself alone. By the time you are done, what is in you? What do you want to give out? That what is in you? What do you want to develop? What is that skills? Bring it up. We have different type of skills. They say we have hard skills and soft skills. What you are learning in school particularly is your skill. You get it's your hard skill. Then what is now built in you? What is that? What is that thing that is built in you yourself that you can give out, that you can, apart from what you have been taught, that is your soft skill.
That value is important.
Exactly.
Like communication skills.
But exactly, communication skill, presentation skill. Can you face crowd? So from there, joining the two together, and there is 100% you are good to do.
Thank you, sir. That is wonderful. Have you ever participated in extracurricular activities, clubs, or competition? How did they contribute to your experience as a civil engineering student?
Oh wow, that's a part of you ensuring your social life is stable.
Yes.
You get.
Yes.
So that there's a lot of association I try to just participate in that you build me personally. Let me make mention. Okay, let me just list some of them that I've been able to access and joined, and it has really has impact in me. There's we have Enactors. Yeah, Enactors. We have Enactors. Okay, let me explain this one. But Enactors is just an entrepreneurial society. So we innovate, we bring out new things. Creativity, we deal with creativity, innovations. What are the new things that you can develop, that you can publicize on your own, and that's for Enactors. And there's this another GDSE, that is Google Development Student community. So that's there we deals with technical skills. What are the digital skills that you can deal with? That was when I learned web development, yeah, and somehow good in web development and graphic design, Excel, data analyst. So it deals with that from that aspect. So those are those associations I've tried to belong, and a lot more. A lot of associations. There's this plugger Nigeria. That was I did that online actually. So there it deals with environmental sustainability. You understand? So at the same time, that is a part of social life as well. So trying to get myself involved to other association and at the same time balancing it with my activities.
Thank you, sir. That's wonderful. And moving on, what would you say is the biggest lesson you have learned so far as an engineering student?
Biggest lesson I've learned so far. Actually, let me just think of that. See, there's a lot of lessons I've really learned in engineering field. A lot of lessons I've really learned. Let me say, should I say me dealing with having my specification in engineering field? That is a structural engineer. So I try to dedicate myself and
so you based on structural engineering
that's my specification in engineering. So I'm dedicating myself totally in science aspects. That's the aspect consultancy in engineering. So I've dedicated myself and it's a very dedicated lesson to me personally. So I try to devote myself very much in it and team myself perfectly and since it's working as well.
Thank you, sir. That is wonderful. And what advice would you give to 100 level or 200 level students in the night right now?
There's nothing more for me to advise. It's just this what I've been bringing up. That is dedication, consistency, and you have a positive mindset. So when you because by the time you first enter school, you feel like I'm just say that I'm alive. Then it's just feel But see, there's this result CGPA that we used to build. Once it is affected in your 100 level, just know that it will surely be affected till you finish. So once you cannot be able to build that particular CGPA right in your 100 level, it will surely be affected. So just ensure you dedicate yourself right from 100 level from your 100 level days. Dedicate yourself, have a positive mindset, know your targets, know what you want to acquire. You get, yeah, that's all. So know what you want to acquire, know what you are working towards, what you came to do in your school, what are the stuff you have to work towards, your social life, start building it, your academic, your attitude, your soft skills, start build yourself in technical way, digital skills, soft skills like that, everything, just bring them together from your 100 level days and start up something with immediate effect. Not until I get to your final year, and now starting to notice that
building it late
really affects the study and it's not easy to balance up.
So you start building your social life.
Start building your social life together with your school activities, not only your social life.
Balancing everything together.
And all that is with your time management. How do you manage your time? That time exactly is the main power of everything. Once you can manage that time, everything you can work on that.
So that's wonderful. The last question on this show is that if you had a chance to change anything about the engineering curriculum or student experience, what would it be?
That is one. That is very one in particular, which is practical. I would love to just employ all the institutions, like in fact even in this institution, to just ensure that we are undergoing practical skills. Engineering is just more practical, but we notice that we are basically dealing with theories. But at the same time, they should be encouraged for practical work as well. As we are doing the theory, let us be guided with the practical skills as well. With that, it will balance up. By the time if it is only theory, we are just learning. There will be some diversion that will be there. So just we should ensure that these practical skills take having basically our advice. I will even advise you to just start building on. If it is most especially for social life, those that want to become a social engineer, they start building themselves on digital skills, and get their systems ready by now. They start learning something regarding engineering, softwares, and other practical skills that they can engage themselves with.
Thank you, sir. And to round up this show, please give the engineering students a round of advice. So, especially those who are thinking of going to structural engineering like me. So, I see structural engineering as an opportunity to dive into the engineering field.
That's just due to my own specification specifically. Just if I want to advise, I used to just advise someone on to become a social engineer. You get, but with that, at least if you still have the other mindset of probably going to highway, just know that you have your particular target. Know your points, know what you are targeting. If it is highway, start giving yourself on it. Go to sites, visit any construction that is going on. Go and start building yourself up. Don't just wait until only school curriculum stuff. You cannot only rely on that. You cannot only rely on that. It was even this let me say it was this industrial training that opened most of us eyes. So because when we got outside there, we saw a lot of things. We just wish we would have been seeing it before then. So it was now really now coming back now. You now feel like we are in engineering field already. But right from your 100 level days, 200 level days, from there start building yourself. Go to sites, go develop yourself on practical skills. Engage with different activities on construction sites and be well guided in practical knowledge.
In general, we should be more exposed.
Be more exposed, exactly. Be more exposed.
And let things beyond the classroom.
Exactly. Everything is not just limited to what you are being taught. Because we are basically dealing with theoretical part of civil engineering and at the same time you yourself should build yourself on practical skills. If the school is not providing that fully for you. And there's this my favorite quote I used to have. I used to post, I used to give my students that there is no fate, there is no mind, there is no destiny that can hinder a failed result determined soul.
You see that again.
I said that it's one of my favorite quotes. There is no fate, mind, or destiny that can hinder a failed result determined soul. Once a determination is failed, it is being resolved. There is no destiny that can hinder it. Just be determined and know you are going. I'm sure you did it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me on this show. Thank you for your time and what you have said so far. Thank you for your experiences and stories that you have shared with us. So, guys, we have run out the program and you are watching this show. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel on social media platform, Student Experience Program. Please introduce yourself one last time, sir.
My name is Adejimi Joseph, popularly known as Engineer K.
Engineer K, it's good to have you here. See you in the next episode and thank you for watching.